chances that you've had and the sort of the bad puck luck you want? Some guys seem to be suggesting just waiting for the hockey gods to come around and shine down in your favor. Some guys are saying bear down more. Do you have a theory as to which way it needs to go?
As I said, I have liked the way we have played through a number of games here. Haven't got the results in a time when we really need to get results, but I do not want us overthinking any of that stuff. 27 to 15 in chances. I know it's kind of a bailout, a coach yelling out these chances, but we still don't get the result. I have to coach the team that way and what I see. We showed most of them in our video today before the practice. I just don't want us getting away from where I think, especially in that Calgary game, they had a little push in the second period. I thought from then on, I thought we were really good away from the puck, and I thought that was a big reason why we got so many scoring chances. So we just have to stay with ourselves here and not overthink it, not get frustrated, and just hope some good things happen.
You showed them all 27 chances, or just the chances that?
Basically, most of them. A couple of situations in our end zone. A lot of it is puck support, but a lot of chances came up through puck support defensively. On our arrivals in our end zone, getting out clean, it turns into a lot of scoring chances. So we saw most of them.
John, what did you see out of that top line Tuesday night that allowed them to create all the chances that they did?
They were close. They were supporting one another. A lot of times with that line, even when they're going good, they tend to be spread out and play a lot of east-west. It just hasn't worked for them of late. First of all, they came back in their end zone. They weren't spread as far as our defensemen just looking at their ass up the ice. They came back and we attacked as a group of five, and they became very close in the end zone as far as just little 3 or 4 foot passes, and I think it created a lot of possession in the offensive zone, and if they're going to be in the offensive zone with the puck, they're going to end up creating something sooner or later. I thought that really helped.
John, when you guys added the 4 guys at the deadline, it was seen as obviously loading up and really, kind of pushing you guys over the edge. You've had injuries, you've had guys not here. You really haven't been able to put it all together, have you? Yeah.
No, it's been a funky time since the deadline, as far as us losing ourselves a little bit in scoring goals. I know you guys always ask me about the integration of the new players. I don't think that's been a problem. I think some guys have added pressure on themselves when it's said now they're supposed to win some rounds. It's a strange dynamic with athletes, no matter how strong-minded and they just, the way they are to be at this level, playing in expectations that are different expectations to some guys, it sometimes affects their game. We're trying to work through that.
When you look back at that deal, or those deals, have they've helped, right? Because because you've had the injuries.
They're
and all
good.
that
They're
stuff.
good players.
Yeah.
These are good players. It's just, and again, I'm not sure what our record is since then. There are 3 or 4 games where we don't get the results, and I thought we played well enough to get them. We just, we're down to short strokes here now with 9 left, and we can talk about, as I said, scoring chances. That we have to find a way to will ourselves to results here, and we get another chance tonight.
Matt Duchene has said it a couple of times. The process is there. Do you agree the process is where
Yeah,
it is right
and
now?
that's what a coach has to look at. As much as results, winning and losing, is the most important thing in the game, I guess, at the end of the day, because it puts points in on your record. I have to look at the process of what we're going through as a team and how we're playing, because I've made mistakes throughout my career where you come into that room and you think your team's played really well. You look at the tape the next day, they really did it. You got some lucky bounces, whatever it may be. I am really concentrating on our structure and how we're playing the game, because that's what I have to do as a coach right now, and then let them run. I'm sorry?
This was the first sort of all-in at the deadline move a team's made in a while, right? It was unique what Columbus did at the deadline. Does it bring a unique set of pressures? Does it bring a unique set of expectations?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying here to Hedge, is that it changes. Expectations do a funny thing to athletes. Superstars, third-line guys, fourth-line guys. It changes a lot of different things for players. I think we've gone through a little bit of that. I think we have found our way. I think we're playing the right way. Now we've got to get the result.
Changes tonight, John?
Changes tonight. Sedlak is out, Robbie's in, Bob is out, and Corpi will go, and Cater will be the backup.
It's just a rest day for Bob, or is he?
No, Bob's nicked. Bob's nicked, yeah.
All right.
Nudi's in, I'm sorry. Nudi's in, and Kukan's out.
People are chasing you. Just a little bit about facing another big test tonight.
Yeah, it's it's a fun time of the year. It's a race. A lot of teams are battling for not a lot of spots. We're one of those teams, so like you said, it's kind of a good news situation. We're battling, we're in, but there's not that many games left to get the points that we need.
Your line has had chances. It looks like you're kind of hoping that you can come together here. You've had success, and so does that make it easier to find it again?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks not scoring. We're counting on offensively, and we haven't been contributing that much. But when you look at the scoring chances sheet, we're always in there, and it's frustrating not scoring. But if you're getting the chances, it's not like we're shooting not to score, right? So as long as we're getting chances, it's going to come back.
What's the difference between a good night and a bad night in the creating chances opportunity? I mean, what makes it work for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to score in this league. It's not easy to get chances either. But like I said, I think if you're getting chances, you're doing something right. And I think, there's not that many games left. But if you look at it in the long run, if you look at it, game to game, if you're getting chances every game, it's going to come back. And when it does, it's going to be like the floodgates are open. So, it's frustrating not scoring, but you got to look at the positive at some point.
It was so obvious the other night. I think between the three of you had 25 shots, all told. What was working so well Tuesday night?
They were supporting each other a lot. We're playing fast. I think we're dangerous off the rush. We're dangerous, in zone. We're reloading, so the Ds could have a good gap, and we could just re-attack. We, like you said, we took shots. I think we all trust each other, and that's when we're dangerous.
Do you pay attention to who's on the other side of the ice, who's going to be coming at you, or is every game the same for you in terms of preparation?
Preparation is the same. Preparation is the same. But during the game, you gotta know who's in there. Yeah. Say they get that one line with McDavid and Draisaitl and these guys, and they've been pretty hot lately, so you gotta be aware.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Has much changed for you since Cater came in? You're still getting kind of the same number of starts you seem to be getting kind of all along. Has that changed the dynamic much, or are you still getting the action that you have been looking for?
Yeah, he came in and we get 3 goals in practice. I think that's the biggest difference. So we don't see that much pucks in practice anymore. But game-wise, it's been the same. So no big difference. He's a great guy, great addition for us.